Monday saw the region originally told that it was under lockdown from Trat through to our own province. This followed a statement on social media by a government minister who applauded the Prime Minister for his decision on the matter. Much later it was made clear that the Prime Minister had not supported the enclosure, instead recommending that these regions take extra precautions and rely on their provincial governors to make final choices. We carried that initial story, as it was validated at 6 in the morning, but subsequently removed it on air by afternoon. Roadblocks were set up at provincial borders on the motorways though, and checks will continue around the region to ensure that all in a vehicle are temperature tested and that there are enough masks for everybody, along with hand wash. Social media and its clickbait merchants, some running on one wheel, made much of licensed media carrying the report. The truth is that had it not been reported and turned out to be correct, you would have had every right to complain. Amid claims that the health authorities have been successful in keeping Burmese workers within the province of Samut Sakhon, much of the national spread was originally attributed to wholesalers and their delivery teams travelling to outlets nationally, often without realising that they had the virus. But there's no word on investigations into the mass employment of illegal immigrants there, which obviously encouraged them to cross the border when Thailand was COVID-free and their own country rife, as it is with the illness. As for gamblers, many of whom were infected in a Rayong illegal casino, they're harder to detect. As is often the case, they move from casino to casino. A clampdown is in place nationwide on illegal gambling dens, and many have now been reported to authorities. The illness now has spread to many regions, and the race is on to get approved vaccines into Thailand to prevent it working. Yesterday saw 527 new cases announced nationally within a 24-hour period, and of those 50 were in our own province, 4 in Banglamung and 32 in Sriracha. Those figures, of course, depend on the numbers tested. Just a few weeks ago, the count was in single figures, and then all in quarantine on arrival. Plans are afoot to approve the use of a herbal medicine for those who develop COVID. This isn't a vaccine, but is considered as an aid in reducing symptoms in those who contract the disease. Tests are being carried out at 5 health facilities around Thailand to monitor the success. Initial trials show improvement in patients within 3 days of treatment and with no side effects. And it's thought that the plant does not need approval for use, as it's in common use for other ailments already. Rumours that arrivals here from Britain would be banned have proven to be false. As the UK sees an increase in the latest and more virulent version of COVID, there was word that arrivals from there would stop. The annual Children's Day celebrations will not go ahead this year in red zones, such as our own. This as schools remain closed, so the special day, which is similar to Mother and Father's Day here, will not see events held around our region. And with the reminder mitts, masks and meters, and Dickie One Wheel reporting that we can expect highs today of 30 degrees dropping down to 21 and an overcast day. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with Fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.